Hi guys, it's me Karen, and I've come to do a video on some items that Arteza has sent to me. But before I do that, I would like to let you know that Arteza is doing a giveaway, and I've been asked, and I accepted to put the link to that in my video. So down below in the description box will be a link to Arteza's YouTube channel, to the page that you need to enter the giveaway. So when you get there, the video is called How to Decorate Easter Eggs, 5 Trendy Easter Crafts, and then in parentheses there's Art Supply Giveaway. Okay, so you must be a subscriber to their channel and then follow the rules that are down in that description box on that video. So you will be putting your answer to the question that they ask in their video, not mine. So you must go to their video first, read their rules, answer their question there. That will give you an entry into their giveaway. And now, if you are a winner, the giveaway is for a $100 gift card to arteza.com or to arteza.co.uk. So both US and UK can enter this, or anybody who can get items from those two shops. I'm going to say that. So you'll have to look on their website to make sure that you are in one of the states that they can ship to, or one of the countries they can ship to. So that is listed in that video. So check that out. Go watch it. It's adorable. And then go down into the comment section and answer the question that they ask. You will be entered, and a good luck to everybody. So I will be leaving the link to that video in my description box. So go open my description box and click on that to go to their channel. And I hope you all have fun with that. It's a great video. Okay, now back to what I am doing. They sent me the metallic watercolors. It comes with a water brush, so that's what's on the top up here. We will be opening that in a moment and looking at it and doing a swatch. This one is 20 craft acrylic colors. You can see the colors on the top of the box here. This is really heavy, by the way. I got the 20 Vivid Multi-Purpose Matte Finish. That's important. Water-based, quick-drying, blendable, non-toxic acrylics. Okay, there are 20 in here. Absolutely gorgeous colors. I wanted the matte ones, and this is the only set they sell that says matte on it, for my coloring books backgrounds. So when I paint the backgrounds, like when I do a black background page, I can color over it with my pencils, and you can do so with all the matte colors that are in here. So we will open this box up and have you look at all these really pretty things. Let's pull out a pink one here. This one is the mulberry pink. They are nice 2 fluid ounce bottle, and they're just like your craft paints. When you open them, you have to take off the little paper plastic thing on here so you can get to the paint, keeping it from drying out and spilling in your shipping process, which is wonderful. Okay, so I will get these out and line them up on my desk, and we will swatch these out also. So I'll just move those and I'll be right back. Okay, I got them all open. I'm gonna have to find a page in here to put them all in. I think it's in the back of the book. This one can take 25 colors. These are kind of thin pieces, so I want to put a piece of cardstock or something behind here. I'll just grab a piece of that, stick it there. Then I'm going to put a little color in each one of these dots. There are two colors in here, not this one. Where did it go? This one, yes. This one and this one. Silver and gold. I'm going to take it that silver and gold are not metallic. But what I did was I just off camera took all the plastic dooley-wops off. So I'm just going to put the brush in there. And we're going to paint a color here. I want to see how opaque these are, because when I'm putting them in a coloring book, I don't want them, you know, having to put 500 coats. We will find that out. Okay, that is the silver. We're going to add a touch of water to that and see how it bleeds out. And there we go. I'm going to have to rinse that brush out every time I do that. So we have to write the word silver in there. Let's see, do I have... Might have some black in here. Maybe not. We will have to use, I guess, just a blue ballpoint. Okay, so silver, and it does have a number. So I gotta tilt the book here. So, and it's GS. I wonder what GS stands for. Two. Okay. Don't know what the GS stands for. Do they all have GS on them? No, they are all different. Okay, so that is our silver. I don't know if you can see. So it is opaque at the top and then watered out. It gets a little thinner, which I expect. So I have to let that dry completely to see how transparent that gets. Okay, now we're going to go in with the gold. You do notice the shine on that. That does not make it matte, but that's all right. So we'll just grab, I want that dry brush. The gold, we'll just do it the same way. Put it down in its nice thick form. Go over that black line a little bit, just to see what it'll cover. And then add a tiny bit of water down here. Boom. Okay. Don't know how much of this you want to watch. There are 20 of these. So this one is the gold. And it's Y7. And those are our metallic pieces. And now we're going to go in with the white. So it's titanium white. And its number is GW1. We'll grab some of that. Add some water. we go. That off the brush. Then we have the black. It's Mars black. GB, I'm going to put it down here, 4. This is the one I'm most interested in because I use a lot of matte black in the backgrounds. And that covers nicely. Add a little water to it. Still covers good. I like that. We have Koala Gray. Its number is GK3. It's a pretty nice warm gray. Huh, that's nice. I'm going over the lines on purpose. I think I mentioned that just so I can see when I'm painting these on a background if it will go over the lines. It'll either let me see the lines through it or it'll cover up the lines. So I need to know that. What color is this here? We're getting into yellow. So we have fluorescent yellow. Oh boy. And that's F5. It's bright. It's really bright. Maybe a sunshine or something. Let's see. I don't have high hopes for this covering any black. Yeah, even with a thick coat, fluorescents usually are too bright for that. Add a little water to it. It's a pretty color though. It's just not a color I'll probably use too often. Okay, what do we got next? Just lemon yellow. And that is Y6. A nice, more calming yellow. Okay, orange is next. What do we have? Just plain old orange. YR8. I am going to say YR stands for yellow red. Okay. Oh, pretty color, but bright. Okay, I'm going to go change my water, so we will be right back. Back with fluorescent orange. F9. Remember black light posters? That's what these remind me of. Oh, wow. And water. That is just bright. Certainly dulled down the other orange, didn't it? Okay, next color is ruby red. So R-Y, or R10. Sorry, that's a 1. My book, you don't need to read it. I'll know what it says. Okay. Nice color. Another nice thing about these acrylics, other than the color you're seeing that I'm putting down, is you can mix these just like you can watercolors. And you can mix them in their solid state or their thicker state. Just add another color into it, both of them thick, or you can water them down and get them to move. Oh, which one is this now? Espresso Brown. BR11. Whoop. Dip the brush in just a little too far. Ooh, that's pretty. You can tell what colors I lean towards. Oh, that one will cover it both ways. Awesome. I'm really gonna have to get that off the brush. Okay, then we're gonna get into greens. Hold on, I'm gonna rinse that well. I'm trying to remember. Someone did paintings with the acrylic paints in our color book community. I'll have to look them up. Oh, that's pretty. I did not tell you what color this was, other than it's green. Hold on. This is apple green. So I'll get that written down. G12. I'll look it up and try to get her name and her channel, and I'll actually post the one I'm talking about. She did these really cute pictures of, I think they were tacos and what are those, something Shopkins. Really adorable. And she did them in acrylic paints. Forest green. I don't have an E in there. G13. See how dark this one is. So if you wanted this darker, you could mix it with the brown or the black or whatever you want. A little more blue in it. Get a jungle green. There we go. They dry nice. Okay. I will turn the page when we're done and we can see if we got any bleed through. This one, when I peeled it open, is just gorgeous. Arctic. Blue. This would be great for the sky. Clouds. It's just really pretty. And it's so light, and I don't want any other color in this brush. I think we got yellow, so I'll be right back. Okay, here we go with the acrylic, or Arctic blue, sorry. And yeah, the person I was talking about is Sky, Dream in Color. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, I love that. With the Shopkins that painted in these acrylics. So let's get a little more paint on that water. I will leave a link down to, it was a live stream she did. Really cute little Shopkins. She did a present for her niece's birthday. So I'll leave a link to that. She used the acrylic paints on that. Okay. Oh, lots of links down below. Make sure you open the description box. Okay, this one is Sky Blue. Oh, and the number is B15. There we go. Then we have one more blue. So we have two greens, but you can always mix blue and yellow to make a green if you like. 3 plain green or blues, and oh, this is just sapphire blue. B16. There's a dark purple, a light purple, a light pink, and a darker pink. Then we have the reds, but you have white. You can mix it with any of those red colors and make a pink. Okay, this is a sapphire blue. That's a pretty color. Mix that with a little of the black or brown and make a midnight sky. And this is royal purple. And it's P20. Got a little more blue on that brush than I needed. This is the dark purple. Gorgeous color. I like that one. Okay, then we'll go into the light purple, which is going to be lilac. My lilacs are more this color, the ones I have. Oh, that's pretty. Then we're going to have the light pink. Probably getting this all over my hands. Stick Get my fingers in the paint caps. This is Rose Pink. And it's P17. A nice soft pink. I had a problem getting the plastic off of the top of this one. I don't know if it's this particular bottle or if it's all the light pink ones. No clue, but I had problems. I had problems taking them off, all of them, if you want to be honest. I used a pair of needle nose pliers. I just don't have a grip in my hands like I used to for little tiny things, and those are really tiny to grab like that. So I just used some needle nose pliers and grabbed the side of it and peeled them off. But that particular pink was a problem for me. This is Mulberry and the last one. P19. So this is going to be our darkest pink. There's a little water on my brush. I'm sorry about that. We'll have to add another coat. Just the dark up there. There we go. It's a pretty color. They all dry a little darker when, because all paint kind of, I think paint dries darker, ink dries lighter. Always got to remember that kind of stuff. Okay. So there are our colors, and we have to write them down up here. Arteza. And they're acrylics. Matte. There we go. Awesome. So obviously the bottom ones aren't dry, and I think up to here these are still wet. This one's getting dry. But if we look at them for opaqueness on the top, yellow one's not so good. This one can work, but like I said, the fluorescents are not, I don't think they're meant to be an opaque color. The red probably would be okay to use in a background, but I think I would add a different color. This espresso is perfect, black, gray, the two greens, this purple, this blue, even the lilac. But even when I put a second coat on this mulberry, you can still see the line through that. The pink is pretty good coverage. This blue is good. The one I like for clouds, you can mix these two and get a nice soft skyline. This one, if you add water to it, it's just like a wash. Well, that's what they all are if you do water on them. The metallics you could put over probably your pencils. I'm not sure. We will try that. Okay, you will notice that the bottom of these circles on this particular paper is where I added the most water, and you do get a little bit of color through some of these, like the blue, the purple, this mulberry that I just did. It's a tiny bit of the brown, the fluorescence, both of those came through, and some of the green, and of course I put a lot of water on the black one. Okay, so keep that in mind. Always keep a paper behind so you don't get that bleed through onto your next paper. It did not come on to this paper though, so this is really thin, almost like copy paper, I would say. But I like putting all my color swatches in here. And I just put in blue all over the place, aren't I? You know, messy. I like getting my fingers into it. So we're going to have to let that dry, and then I will get these out. So I'm just going to set this aside for a second. and let that dry while I open this box, because we haven't even opened this yet to look at it. So here we go. There are obviously 24 colors in here. They are half pans. These are the colors that you have. We've got a diamond white, a silver, black, lemon, yellow, gold, Aztec gold, brown, glowing peach, copper, cherry blossom pink, watermelon pink, iridescent pink, ballerina pink. So we have 4 pinks here. Orchid purple, lilac, plum purple, so 3 of the purples. Iridescent green, lettuce green, lime green, jungle green, cactus green, 5 greens. And 3 blues, which are frosty blue, sky blue, and powder blue. Okay. Oh, we have a copper. Did I say copper? I don't know if I did. So we will open it up. Opening it up, we have 4 mixing trays up here. We have our little pull out on this side, and you'll have mixing trays on here. If you add water, this is kind of bouncy, and it kind of angles upward. So even though those are tilted down, you may have it running forward unless there's something you can do like bend that back. Okay, we have the swatching sheet in cream and in black. Okay, we have the paints here, all in their cute little I am going to be opening all these off camera because there's no way I'm going to get these out of here like everybody else. They are in clear plastic sheets. I just grab that one. Okay. Clear plastic tubs, I should say. You're going to have to pull these apart. And this is how hard it is for me to do. All right. And then you get your pretty pile of paint. And you'll see the frost on that. Okay, what I would do, since these are sticky, take a pair of scissors and I will cut off the little name here. A little thinner than it looks there. Throw away these 2 pieces. Take this one and stick it on the bottom. That way you'll know what color it is if you ever need, or if they decide to sell them in this color, or if they sell these in tubes. I don't know if they do or not. Did not look. So you'll have the number on the bottom, and then you'll have on the top. Did I get that on me? Or is that from something else? So you saw how hard that was for me to do, pulling it out. I don't want to struggle and do that on camera for the next 20 minutes. And putting it back in is going to be just as hard. Here we go. Boom. So I will unwrap all these, put their labels on their bottoms. We will put some water on this, and we will put water in the water brush that came with it. And I will fill my cup up and use this paintbrush also to see if there's a difference between these 2 items. A water brush is always going to add more water, so it might thin out the paint. A paintbrush that you just dip in a little bit of water might be thicker. I don't know. We're going to try that out. So I will be back, and by the time I'm back, those acrylics will be dry. Okay, here we go. I also want to put them in this book. So I have these 2 that can stay in here. The top I was going to do in the water brush, and the bottom I was going to do in a regular brush. And then I want to put it over here. I also have a black page on the other side here that I'm going to put it on, so I know what it does in a regular coloring book, because these are like a watercolor base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put it in here, and the top half will be the water brush, and the bottom half is going to be the paint brush. So I will show you what I mean by that. Water brush, this is the one that came with the set. I have to get, so gee, this really drips. Okay, get some water on that. Now, if you have one that really drips because the push button or the push is up here, please remember to hold your brush down here towards the tip, because this is the hardest part, and no matter how much you press here, you're not going to get any dripping. You'll get it from up here. That was fun, all over me. Okay, so we'll do the water brush on the top. Just grab some of this paint. I've had this paint, I added water to each one of these pots and just let it sit there. Okay, we're going to go with the water brush up here. A little hair on that. This is the diamond white. I don't know if you're going to see it. Okay, and this is the brush. Okay. It probably reflects. There you go. That's about what you're going to see on this particular paper. We have to squeeze it out of the other one. Okay, I'm going to go into the silver and put it up here. Water brush. Again, I'm going to go over because I want to see what it does to the lineage. And with a regular brush. Okay, we're going to go into black. Or was it black? Yeah, Mars black. Water brush. Regular brush. Okay, lemon yellow. Make sure all of that is out. Okay, I should be doing this on the black too, but I want to do it on our black paper. Let's see, what do we got here? Burnt yellow. We'll just add it here on the black. There you're going to be able to see a little bit different coloration here on these. So I'll go back in to the black, which you probably won't see much because it's black. The silver. And the diamond white. Okay, I'll just let those dry and then I'll just continue to add on to them. Remember, these are metallic, but I think they're going to be more of a iridescent, depending on how much water you put in here. Okay, we'll get the yellow off of that. We're going into gold. Okay, water brush. Water brush doesn't seem to pick it up as well as the other brush does. Maybe I'm not getting it wet enough. I don't know. I'll have to see. Okay, the Aztec gold. Just more of a brownish gold. Did I do these right? That's probably bronze. Well, we'll see. This is the Aztec gold. So we'll put that up here. They'll work really good together. this is the bronze. And I'm not putting them over here. Oh my goodness. We really got to do this right. So that was the gold. The Aztec gold. And then the bronze. And I'll get some of that, what is it? A glowing peach. Going on that too. There we go. Let those dry. Glowing peach down here. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Okay, water brush. Here's our bronze up here. And our pink here. Then we have our copper. Copper. And our copper over here. Ooh, looks really pretty on the black. I'll show you what those look like when they're dry because they look a different color. And we have our cherry blossom pink. Watermelon pink. Okay. Did I say watermelon here? The iridescent pink. So this is going to be kind of a white pink. Wow, that shows really pink on the paintbrush. Now you can see all this. And here it goes. Ooh. Cool. Okay. I can see using that one on like butterflies or fairy wings. You match those two together. Those are really pretty. Ballerina pink. Just like a bubblegum pink. My cat is meowing. You have to wait, little guy. Here we go. So we'll get some of that on the brush. So it's more of a purple pink. Did I get the iridescent pink on there? No, I mixed it. I'm sorry, I did it again. Okay. Ballerina pink. And then we have the orchid purple is what I picked up here. So we'll put that there. And put the orchid purple up here. And then get our ballerina pink with this brush up here. Whatever. Okay, lilac. Okay. It's a dusky purple. That's a gorgeous color. I don't know if I got, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I missed one here. So that's the lilac. And the purple, I think. purple orchid. Okay, well now we have the plum purple. Ooh, that is cool. That just changed colors on the black, sorry. Okay, the next one is iridescent green. Okay, lettuce green. It's like a lime green, I'm going to say. It's really pretty too. I hope I'm doing this right, because this does not look like jungle green. Well, we're going to put it down as jungle green, because I think I mixed them up, though. If I did, I'll just check it later, because this could be cactus green. And then this is a darker green, so we'll find that out. Could either be the cactus or the jungle. Oh, gotta put that on the card too. The next one is going to be frosty blue. Yeah, I think I skipped one here. We're going to go backwards. Yeah. What do we got here? Powder blue. So I have another green here I missed. We're going to go backwards. So this is powder blue. Let's see what I did. Powder blue. Some water out of this one, sky blue. And then the frosty blue. Oh well, I'm putting it on there first. I'm doing good today. Okay, and the colors that I seem to have missed, I am going to put right here. And this could be the cactus. Yeah. I'll have to figure out what that one is. So we're going to go on to the black page in here as soon as these dry a little bit. It's just on the other side here, and I'm going to see what it does on this paper. But this has got to dry a little bit, and I got to figure out what I did with that green. Hold on. Okay, I figured out what I did. I forgot to put lime green in here. So that is lime green, that is jungle green, and that's the cactus green. So it goes iridescent, lettuce, lime, cactus, or lime, jungle, cactus, and then the frosty blues. And you'll notice how shiny all those are. am I pointing and you're not even seeing? Okay, we're going to do the black page. I'm just going to do this with a water brush, do it kind of quick, because I just want to see how it works. This is the diamond white. Which comes up as a blue on the black paper, which is kind of cool. This is the silver. It's also got a blue in it. This is the Mars black. Then we get into the yellow. It's yellow, right? Yeah, lemon yellow. And then gold. Aztec gold. Bronze. What is this one? Is the glowing peach. That one's hard to activate. This one is the copper, which is absolutely gorgeous. After copper, there is the cherry blossom pink, watermelon, and iridescent, which instead of looking white is a hotter color here. Then we have ballerina. It's almost a blue. Besides ballerina is the orchid purple. Lilac. Plum purple. Whoa, that's cool. I don't know if you saw that. That's a cool color. All right, that's the plum purple. And then we have the iridescent green. Ooh. Then we have the lettuce green, lime green, jungle green, cactus, frosty blue, sky blue, and our powder blue. Okay. I'll put those away for a second. And you can see what those look like here. So you get the shimmer, the shine, and then the surprising colors. So this one is the pink color that comes out blue. And this is the copper that has this gorgeous red on it. So I would really suggest making your color swatches in both black and white so you know the differences between them. Like here's the copper, here's the copper. And let's see, it's the plum purple that turns into this gorgeous blue down here. At least that's what I'm seeing is blue. The rest of them kind of, you know, these three on black kind of look the same, so you have to be a little careful with that. And and I liked this one and this one too. So this is the iridescent pink, which is this color. So see how much more vibrant these are. They're opposite. It's pretty. So I will keep both of those charts back to back, name them the same. This is the back of the page because I used my paintbrush on this paper. You will see it come through a little bit. It's just nature of this paper, along with how much water I put on. The back of this is going to be the same, and if you notice, the water brush is the top one, the paintbrush is the bottom one, and it came through most on all of them. So if you're going to be coloring in this particular book, on this particular paper, you'll want to make sure that the picture on the opposite side, like this to this, you don't care about this one, or you can use this as a background. Paint it in those colors, like the pinks on the top, the blue on the bottom, and do the little butterfly. It won't show up on the black as much, but I mean, you can do that. You could also photocopy this before you did your color swatching, or color swatch on something that doesn't have a picture on the back. Keep this in mind when you are going to your coloring books also, is that you want to do a test page in the back of the book, no matter what book it is, just to see if it will bleed through with the water. Crinkle the page, how much of that's going to happen. You can do this on top of other pencils, so I will get a piece of paper out. What do I got? Got something right here. Little piece of cardstock. It's a beige color. Grab a pencil. We're going to do purple. This is a Prismacolor. So pretend I colored a purple something. Who cares what it is, right? It's just a purple blob. Right now we're going to get out, it's a white piece of paper, so we'll want to check a white purple. That's going to look pretty on that. We can get the plum purple out. We'll do one on both black paper and the black. Pretty sure the plum purple, ballerina, orchid, lilac, plum. You can paint on top of the purple. You gotta let that dry a little bit, but you see how that turned the purple is kind of a red color because that's a pink base. We'll let that dry, and we'll just use the back of this, and we'll color a purple, whatever that is. You can see the purple right there. We're just going to color it with the same one and go on top of it and see what color that turns. So you'll see the difference between those two. This one's got a pink, this one's got more of the blue popping through on it. The other thing you can do is, if you're going to paint on a page that's black, or if you want a different color here, do a base of white first and then put that color down if you want the pinker color. So you can either use your Posca Pan acrylic paint, go over it. We'll get some white out here. This is the acrylic. We'll just take some of that, put it here. I should probably let that dry, but I want to put a color on that. We're going to use the same color we used on the other two. So we'll just get some of that plum purple and put it right on top. And so you can get 3 different effects with the same watercolor paint. If I let that dry, that would look a lot neater. Okay. and it wouldn't seep through the paper as much. But that is just a sample of what you can do with either both sets of these or just one set. On the metallics, you can use these for, like I said, anything that you want to use a shiny paint for. Water it down more, you'll get a more translucent effect for like wings or fins for fish, or even like a very delicate flower. You can let the water sit on them longer and just use a very almost dry brush, and it'll be a thicker paint that's almost opaque. Watercolors are great that way. You can make them as thick as you want or as thin as you want. Now, painting a whole picture in this, it'll be awfully shiny, but we like shiny, right? So there's a couple of ideas for you. You can also use watercolor, their Arteza watercolor pencils, and put this watercolor on top, and it'll give it another whole color. Just a couple things you guys can try out. I know I'll be playing with them. So these are the fun products that I got sent in the mail, and what I will be doing is leaving you a link to these items in Arteza's shop, both the UK and the US links. I will also link down in the description box below the video if you'd like to enter Arteza's giveaway. So make sure you go down into the description box and check out what's down there. And I'll also leave Sky's page up that I was talking about, where she was doing acrylic painting. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. I have one more product to show you from Arteza, and it's just a little bit different. So take care, everyone. See you in the next video. Bye now.